first, we lived in what's called a condominium. It got to the point that I would stay up at night to keep the rats from getting our food. It was one incident where I had to put the girl and my daughter between two refrigerators, because I didn't want them to get shot. My name is Herman Ford. I prefer people call me Bo. I'm a father of 3 children. I really take a lot of pride in me, and my children mean a lot to me. I worked in human services for the past, 15 years. That's what my degree from college is. Myself and my daughter and my father lived together. My father got sick with cancer of the brain and the lungs, and his illness progressed to the point that I couldn't continue to work and raise a young daughter. And as time progresses, maybe some of the things that should have been put in place or done financially, they weren't done. And so once my father passed, we lost the home, and that's how myself and my daughter became homeless. Quite honestly, my faith was shaken. My faith was really shaken, man. I had even wondered, was there a God? And if he was he an absentee parent? Or had he just forgotten about me? Or maybe some of the things that I had done in my life, he just ain't want to mess with me. So I started staying in shelters, and that's how I came in contact with M25. They came to Baltimore City to Cold Blue, giving out blankets, toothpaste, hats, jackets. But it wasn't just the things that they gave out, it was how they acted towards the people. They just had sincere love, sincere smiles. They didn't want to shake your hand, they wanted to hug you. It didn't matter how you smelled or how you looked, or it seemed like some sincere people. And so I wrote an email to Severn Run Church, just thanking them for coming down.
Family of Christ, I'm a homeless person who was at Our Daily Bread to get something to eat today. Members of your church were giving out bags with hats and blankets and gloves. In this often dark and bleak and lonely and violent world, it meant so much to be around people who care no matter your present circumstances. A smile from another human being is the only thing that gets one through some days. Due to the times we live in, those who could and should be friends and neighbors have become strangers. I just want to thank you for doing the work that I'm sure that Christ would be well pleased.
And the next thing I know, a couple weeks later, Vicky wrote me back. I remember Vicky, Pastor Drew, Brenda, and Sean, they started coming down to see me, to have lunch with me and just talk to me and stuff. And they went all tight coat, tight in the collar. And the main thing they said, we just want to be your friend. And that's how they acted. To be honest, at first I was thinking what's up with these people? They helped me get a job, and they found a place for myself and my daughter to live, this home that we live in now. I now work at Arundel House of Hope, where we do services for the homeless population right now. I mean, to think about a year ago, like I told you, I was living in a shelter. During the day, I was out in the cold, wondering, is my daughter okay? Worried about she not in school. But now I got a job in what I was trained for. And I gotta say that people at Severn Run, they're sincerely my friend. Vicky's kid called me Uncle Bo. Her husband probably my best friend. I never thought that, on Christmas, me and my kids would take food and donuts and coffee down to the homeless in the same area where I eventually was myself. It just brought into reality that homelessness can happen to anyone. We as humans, we see life a lot of times that either is good or bad. But perhaps God don't see it that way. He views what we see maybe as a bad situation as a teaching opportunity for us, a growth opportunity for us. And that's what homelessness was for me. I would have never ran into the great people I ran into at Severn Run. Pastor Jew and Vicky always saying, Bo, it's not the church, it's God, which it is God, but God worked through people.